Hi, my name is Edwin, and please welcome to Pronouns in English and Spanish. Welcome to the session 3. For this session number 3, I would like to start by answering the question, what are relative pronouns? Well, let's start with the definition of pronouns in English. In English, relative pronouns are the words that relate or refer to a noun, pronoun, or other word or expression, and at the same time connect to statements. This category contains 4 words that we are going to mention now on. The first one is who, the second, which, what, and finally, that. Now on, let's pay attention to the examples below. In Spanish, the definition says, los pronombres relativos hacen referencia a un antecedente que está ligado a una oración de la que hace parte. For this category, we have 3 main words, que in first place, quién, and cuánto, and the formation with articles el, la, lo, plus que o cual. There are some examples of each category mentioned before. Now, it is time to analyze some characteristics these relative pronouns may have. First of all, let's analyze the pluralization of relative pronouns. First, in Spanish, pronouns contain the inflection of number to complement the idea. In English, we will have 2 sentences connected by the same relative pronoun. In Spanish, the thing is very different. If you notice, the translation of these 2 sentences takes a result that in the first sentence we have the inflection of the relative pronoun in the plural form, which are the letters es. The relative pronoun conserves the same root, but these 2 letters are not added because it is a singular person. Then, let's analyze the distinction between which and that, which is the use of restrictive and non-restrictive clauses. In English, the word have refers to a restrictive clause. On the contrary, the pronoun which refers to a non-restricted clause, which are separated by commas. In the first sentence, the reference is only from the officer that in the police department, while in the other, all the officers are corrupt. Something interesting about these 2 languages is that the word que can translate all the relative pronouns in English, and at the same time, all the pronouns in English are not strictly necessary to make any sentence work. If we analyze this sentence, we can notice that in Spanish, the word que is translated to English to the word who. The person next to me is beautiful still makes sense, and we can remove the relative pronoun. Now it is time to talk about demonstrative pronouns in English and Spanish. The definition in Spanish says that los pronombres demostrativos son aquellos que identifican a algo o a alguien por la distancia a la que se encuentra la relación con el hablante o con el oyente. It is worth mentioning that in English, the definition is exactly the same as in Spanish. So, let's analyze the kind of pronouns we have in both languages. In Spanish, we have esto, eso, and aquello. In English, we have these, that, those, the former, etc. We can read some examples about it. In English, pronoun the former refers to objects and subjects. For example, the former hospital or the former president. In Spanish, it doesn't occur the same. In Spanish, we have aquello for only objects. Estábamos trabajando en aquello, pero fuimos interrumpidos. One thing in common that these 2 languages have is the distinction of number. But, on the contrary, the distinction of gender is not the same because in English, we don't have this feature. Well, that's all for today. Thanks for watching.